Hey everybody, this is Geneva of Geneva's Closet Talk Show. How are you doing this evening? This wonderful, fabulous, thank God it's Friday evening. My time, it is 4:59. It is 5 o'clock p.m. my time, Chicago time, Illinois time, Midwest time. Hello, people. Hi to all of my subscribers. Hey, everyone out there in social media land. To all the people that's here and all the ones that are out there that doesn't, you all don't usually say anything. But hello to you all too. Make sure that you like this video, share the video, and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so. And you can also hit the notification button if you choose, even though a lot of my people still say that they don't even get the notifications. But some of you, I think some of you do. Not everyone, but some of you. But how are you doing this Friday? What y'all doing? Shopping? What are you doing? Shopping? What are you doing? Cooking? What are you doing? Waiting to see the family. It's the family coming together for the holiday because the holiday is here. Oh my goodness, I hate when I'm talking to y'all and all these notifications be popping up. I think I need to go on here and do something with the notifications. But yeah, so what are y'all doing? You know, this Friday evening and stuff. Guess where I was at earlier today, this morning? Because y'all know I get up early. Do you know I get up early? I get up super early. I'm an early bird. So at like 5 something in the morning, I don't think it was quite 6 o'clock yet. I was working out. Then after that, what did I do? I went swimming. My favorite pool, to the favorite pool. As soon as I stepped in that water was nice and warm, I said, this is it. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Because I don't know what was going on with that other pool. That water was over there was too cold, but I was back to where I started from. So that was nice because I needed that for my back. So my back feels fabulous. I'm feeling good while I was out there in the water. I told y'all people I strongly recommend if you got back problems, or any type of arthritis, because I heard it's good for any type of arthritis or whatever the issues is. You better get into some water stuff. You better go be checking your YMCA or the pool or something and seeing if they got some water aerobics or something, exercise or whatever. I just go in there and spin around in the water, go to the deep end, tread water, let my body fall where it may. And that works perfect for me. And then when I was there, because people say, Geneva, where you been? I see you in a long time. I said, I know, messing around with that cold water. I don't know why I was even over there. They were like, so are you all done with your Christmas shopping? I said, what Christmas? What Christmas shopping? I don't even celebrate the holiday anymore. What are you talking about? Plus my oldest is, like, I like saying this now, saying that I got some grown children, because I say this all the time. I was like, plus my oldest is 23 years old and she lives in Arkansas, with my 5-year-old granddaughter. Even though I'm not the grandmother, I'm the other mother. Thank you, Ty. Shout out to Ty for that shirt. That I still ain't worn yet. I need to wear that shirt. But anyway, and then my 19-year-old, she's in Japan, because she's in the Navy, so she's over there. And then my other daughter, she's about to be 18 in 3 weeks or something like that. So, and then my son, he's 14 and he's about to be 14. And honest to God, we haven't celebrated Christmas in so long that he doesn't even pay any attention. He doesn't say anything. Nothing. And I know that this is some real stuff, because some people may be like, well, how he just ain't saying something to you because he know you don't celebrate it. Well, really, he would like some Christmas gifts because he don't say nothing to his dad either. Nothing. And his dad celebrate everything. Me and his dad, we do things differently. He celebrate everything that there is to celebrate. And he don't even say anything to him about, because mama said that she don't celebrate the holidays, but is you going to get me a gift? So his dad just buys some, just because. So he gonna get him some regardless. Well, yeah, my son, you don't even pay no attention to that. So I was like, so no, I haven't. No, I haven't spent any money. No, I haven't put up a tree. My light bill ain't went up because of the lights. I'm good. I'm very good right now. But even though I do, just to be honest, just to keep it real, I do miss the lights. The children never really cared about the lights. Now they'll say today that they cared about the lights. They ain't caring about them lights. They not care about them lights. Because when nighttime come, I was waiting for the children to say, turn the lights on, turn the tree. Can we turn the tree? And they never did. They never did. And I would purposely sit there and wait. So, because time changes, with the sun going down and stuff in the wintertime. So it gets dark earlier. So I'm sitting there waiting at 6 p.m., 7, 8, 9 p.m. And y'all still ain't saying nothing. And you see the tree sitting there. and you ain't said nothing about it. You gonna turn them lights on. So I think that it was more me than them as far as that. I think they didn't care about the tree per se. It was what was under the tree. You know what I mean? And I will repeat that. They didn't care about the tree per se. It was what was under the tree that I really think that they cared about. They didn't care nothing about the tree and the lights all in the window and me sticking snowmans and trees and other stuff outside, wrapping lights around the bush outside. They didn't care nothing about that. I think I liked it, driving up to the house and seeing all of that, but they could care less. So, but I was gonna get the kids some things anyway, just to get them some stuff. Like I know my oldest daughter, she like makeup. I don't even know where she gets that from because don't none of us wear makeup, but whatever. My oldest daughter like makeup. So I was thinking about buying her something from the crayon case. I know y'all heard of them, the girl super from the crayon case, the black girl that made that makeup. Because I see the black people really like it and it seemed to be nice, vivid colors. And my daughter melanated like I am. So I'm like, okay, well then I might get her that. And Jasmine like them puffy, them furry sandals that I got. So plan on ordering those from Tyra. I already let her know I wanted those, so she doing her thug dizzle. Then we're gonna get that on and popping. And then Maya, I don't know, and so whatever. But that's just to be banned and just to be banned, and not because of a holiday, just because. But anyway, let me turn my comments on because I don't even know what I'm talking about today. I don't even know what today's topic is going to be about. I think I'm just free flowing it today. Today I am in a free flow mood. We're gonna free flow this. But then something just popped on my mind. So let me hurry up and come over here to you all before I end up going into another subject, another topic, without even saying hi to the peoples individually, whoever is there. Is my volume turned down? Hey, Tamisha, Milan, Uno, and Princess Political. How are you doing today, Lisa? Look at Lisa over here looking all fabulous in her blue. You're looking beautiful, girl. You're looking absolutely beautiful in blue. She looks beautiful in blue all the time. Lady in blue is in the room. Okay, she doing her thing. Jackie is here. Malia. Did I say hi to Malia and Felicia? How's y'all doing? Patricia, Yolanda, Hazel. Hey, Hazel and Cheryl Parrish. Brenda. I didn't even know that you were here, Brenda. I had no idea that you and Yolanda and stuff and Penny was here. Jackie. I didn't even know that y'all were here. But how are you doing today, ladies and stuff, this evening? Did y'all hear about that thing with, yeah. We say that because I know I've said this a ton of times, especially about celebrities, about standing up for a cause. How come the celebrities can't stand up for something? We can't fight for something because y'all celebrities, you're in that industry. We feel like that you got the power. Your words matter. What you do matter, especially in that industry, that they so, big on making money off of our people, really off of our people. And then this whole thing with the Super Bowl, which I find to be interesting that, okay, so then we have the black celebrities. So many black celebrities said that they wasn't going to be performing at the Super Bowl and stuff. And what I find interesting about that is that it's almost as if the Super Bowl feel like they need to have a black person there. Because why is it such a big deal? Why can't you just go find just a white person? And then the fact that all of a sudden now Travis Scott, y'all know Travis Scott, the one that, that's with Kylie Jenner. They had the baby, whatever. Him has agreed to do it with Maroon 5. But why do he need to be in it? How come Maroon 5 can't do it? They can't just have a white person. Why they need black people? Do you feel like you need us? You need us? Oh, is that what you're saying? Well, just say that then. Just say that you want us and you need us. We would prefer not to be there. We don't want no parts of it. But so they feel like that they need to have a black performer there. Why can't you just have a white person? And why would Travis Scott do some sellout stuff like that? Do you not see the celebrities, the black celebrities trying to come together and stand up for a cause? They don't want to perform for the Super Bowl. And I think that that's pretty dang on cool. Pretty dang on cool for the black celebrities to be like, nope, we ain't doing it. Because I don't know. I mean, because that got to be really good for them as far as celebrity and press. And I don't know if they get paid for that. I'm pretty sure. And everything else. And then for them to take a stand, because they even said Cardi B, it says Rihanna, Mary J. Blige, and Cardi B and others. Cardi B just came out. So you think her of all people would be like, no, absolutely not. I'm not standing up for this cause. I understand the black people trying to do some things. I understand they trying to speak their truth, but I just got out here. You can the sister make her money and get her celebrityisms on, But even her and others reportedly refused to perform at the Super Bowl with Maroon 5 due to the NFL's treatment of Colin Kaepernick. And let us never forget the way Janet Jackson was treated. What they do to Janet? What are they talking about? When Janet breast popped out when she was up there with Justin Timberlake, is that what they talking about? Or was they talking about something else? Did something else happen? I don't remember something else happened. But anyway, Kylie Jenner's baby father, Travis Scott, however, he agreed to do it. When I first heard that, I just sat back and I thought about that. And I was like, I wonder what that conversation was like. I wonder, did Kylie have something to do with that? Do y'all think Kylie has something to do with that? Do you think that she said, you should do it? This would be great for your career. It doesn't matter what they say, all of this racism and all this back and forth. We're all one. It would be great for your career. I think that you should do it, Travis. Trav, I think that you should do it. And then he did it. How come when black men get with the Kardashian Jenner crew, how come they lose all their black senses? Where is it? It's gone. It's out there in the world, in the universe somewhere. It's out there. That just puts me in the mind. Don't you remember that episode of Martin when Martin thought that Gina was cheating on him? Remember? And then Gina was really on top of the bed with the man, and they was trying to fix the air conditioning unit, but Martin was under the mattress, and he thought they was talking about sex or whatever, and he popped under the mattress. Remember when Gina was talking to him, and she told him, Martin, I don't know where your man is at. It's out there somewhere. It's just gone. You just it's just and remember he was looking for it. Remember Martin was he was, because he knew he had lost it. It was gone. That's what I think be happening to the black men when they get with these Kardashians, Jenner crew. They lose all their senses. Because why he couldn't just stick with the black people? Why couldn't you just? Or is he oblivious to it because he with them? I bet he is. I bet he is oblivious. He don't get it. He don't even care. Is he cloned? What is wrong with him? I don't know. Anyway, it says the 26-year-old rapper will perform at the event in Atlanta on Sunday, February 3rd. Reps for Maroon 5 and the NFL did not immediately return people's requests for comment. Scott will certainly receive backlash, but he surely won't care. He is trapped in that Casablanca's Kardashians air. Whatever that word is, in the air. Rihanna said no back in October. And even pop rock singer Pink, and Pink is not even black, was approached and she declined. Amy Schumer demanded a boycott of the Super Bowl, calling out its white sports writers. Okay, Amy. Okay, Amy. Why y'all think she did that? I don't know, but Amy did that. Okay. Maroon 5 is already receiving backlash. A change.org petition was started asking them to pull out of the halftime show. The petition has received more than 75,000 signatures and reads, there's more people in the world. I ain't signed it. Maroon 5 has made music over the years featuring artists from all genres, including Rihanna, Cardi B, and Kendrick Lamar, all of whom have publicly supported Kaepernick in his decision to protest the violent racism sweeping the United States. Maroon 5 must do the same. The band has a chance to stand on the right side of history. If they don't, they will be remembered for choosing to side with the NFL over its players. That's what it said. I didn't say that. That's what News One said. Complex reported that Meek Mill would perform with Scott, which he quickly shut down. The Philly rapper wrote on Twitter, for what? That's what he put. He said, for what? He says, that's what he said. He said, don't need that. He on fire already. He don't need that. He on fire already. Stay strong in this S-H-I-T. Okay. And then Nielsen said Travis Scott kind of a hoe for doing the Super Bowl halftime show. That is some hoe stuff right there. You know, you can't even stick with your people. Can't even stick with your people. And yeah, people was just kind of going in. Travis Scott is going to perform with Maroon 5. What do you know? There's one more reason I'm not going to watch the Super Bowl. Yeah. Yep. People was basically was going. So what do y'all think about that? What do you think? I think he done basically lost his mind. I mean, like, didn't Kanye West make some comment and saying, did he say racism was a choice? Like, what was that whole ramble thing? I can't even remember. Whatever he said on TMZ or whatever, I don't even know where he said it at. But what did he say? Did he say racism was a choice or people chose to do that? I mean, like, you see how people just literally lose their mind? And speaking of Kardashians, who is that man that Kris Jenner is with? Who is that black man? Who is he? You know, because I went and I looked on their Instagram page and they don't have not a one picture on there that makes me believe that they're a couple. They are about as much of a couple as Kenya and that guy that she said that she was going to marry. Was that the first season she was on or the second season? And didn't nobody believe her? That's about as much as I believe Kris Jenner's and that black guy that she's with relationship. I don't know what he is. I don't know if he's just one of them people just to stand there with her, just a black guy to say she dating a black. Who is he? Did somebody pay him to be there? Y'all should go check out his. I can't even remember his name. I don't remember. You're gonna have to Google search it. But you should definitely go check out that Instagram page. Where is the kissing, the loves, the giggles? They ain't even got an arm around each other. I ain't seen none. I seen maybe a few pictures. I mean, is he with her because of money? I mean, I understand his version of being with her. I get it. Okay? I get it. But I don't understand why she with him. Like, what is that? I mean, did they tell her to do that? Are they just having sex? She just getting some black penis. And then of all the black penises she can choose, why she choose him? Because who is he? Because I think he was like a manager or something for Justin Bieber or some of the celebrities. Because I know he called Justin Bieber his nephew or something, if I'm not mistaken. He's just I don't know. It's something interesting about their relationship. I don't know. And then I don't know. Whatever. Because I'm gonna end up being stuck on that one because there's something with that one. But yeah, what do y'all think about this whole Travis Scott with his sellout, old ugly self? You know he is ugly. And why is what's her name even with him? Not that she's cute either. Kylie Jenner just let the record show before all that surgery. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. So matter of fact, I see why they together. I take it back. Did y'all hear about the mother who shot her daughter? She shot her daughter. Why did that mama shoot her daughter? Let's find out why the mother shot her daughter. And this is coming from gossip.com. It says mother fatally shoots daughter for calling 911 during domestic dispute. She called it because I don't know who called. Somebody called domestic and the mother shot her daughter. She shot her with the gun. It was a gun that shot her. And it says a mother in Washington state fatally shot her 14-year-old daughter as the teenager was calling 911 for help. Her spirit told her, your mama losing it. Call. And oh snap. She should have handled it another way. She should have ran off or something. But her spirit let her know she should have called. The girl was on the phone with a dispatcher on Tuesday night when the operator reportedly heard someone say the words, you called 911 and blow your head off. That's the two things she heard. She heard, you called 911 and blow your head off, okay? According to the police report obtained by ABC News. After that, the operator heard a loud bang and some screams that indicated someone had died. The girl died. The daughter identified by Cairo 7 as Natalie Galizia, Gulizia, was shot in the head by her mother, Savannah Laurel, according to the Renton Police Department. The slaying took place at a Renton home of Laurel's former husband, Michael Guleza, who had custody of Natalie. Michael Guleza had returned to the home with his daughter to find his ex-wife, who had tied up their 12-year-old son. Oh, she was crazy. That's basically what happened here. Natalie then went upstairs to try to call for help, but was still being followed by her mother. Michael told police he heard the sound of a single gunshot. Investigators say that Laurel went back downstairs and tried to shoot her ex-husband. She wasn't done. She done already tied up the 12-year-old son, shot the 14-year-old daughter in the head. You thought she was done? No, kill him. The gun failed to fire. Won't he do it? Okay. With Savannah, whatever her name is, struggling to clear the malfunction in the pistol. Michael then rammed Savannah and whatever her name is into the wall with his shoulder and was able to grab the pistol. Michael held his ex-wife until police arrived on the scene. Natalie's body was found upstairs. Laurel was then charged with first-degree murder. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? We got some crazy people in this world, don't we? You don't never know who you dealing with. I bet. I mean, like, was she crazy like that when they got together? When they were first laughing and kikiing together? When they had child number 1, the 14-year-old daughter? What about child number 2, the 12-year-old son? Was she still crazy? Was there any signs of her being crazy and deranged when y'all was hanging out with family and on holidays? And I bet he never seen this one coming. Any of them. At some point he did, probably during that divorce time, right before the divorce, when the marriage wasn't going so right. Anyway, here go another one coming from BET.com, people. This is coming from BET.com. It says, Philadelphia woman's death from illegal butt injections ruled a homicide. These women are going to leave these booty injections alone. Black women, what is going on? I don't even know, because this is a black woman. The pictures is a black woman, okay? Why are we getting booty injections? I thought we already had booties for the most part. Now, there's always an exception to the rule. Not all black women have booties. Just like all black people can't dance. Just like all black men don't like black basketball, football, don't want to play sports, can't play the sport. Okay? Okay? So there's always going to be some exceptions to the rules, but for the most part, don't we already have booties? I'm very confused on why we getting booty injections. Are we trying to compete with the white women getting booties? Because that's almost what I'm feeling. I'm almost feeling that. I'm feeling like black women aren't competing with our booties because we've always had the booties. I feel like we're competing with white women getting booties. So then you feel like you got to enhance the booty. I don't know. Are you competing with the black woman who got a booty injections and who booty is super big and then you want to have a super? I don't understand. I don't understand, because some of these women already have booties. Not all women that's going to get these booty injections have pancake booties. They have iron board booties. Not all of them. I don't even understand it. But anyway, the police said Lesbia Ayala, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, whatever, went into cardiac arrest after a reaction to silicone. The death of a North Philadelphia woman who went into cardiac arrest after receiving silicone cosmetic injections in New York is being treated as a homicide, says New York Police Department. Back in June, Lesbia Ayala, 48. If you had a booty in the 20s and the 30s, then why in the hell do you need it in the 40s? Why? was found unresponsive in the Bronx. Police were responding to a call of an aided female when they found Ayala suffering cardiac arrest. While Ayala was taken to Jacoby Hospital, she unfortunately did not survive. After Ayala's body was inspected by the medical examiner's office, the death was officially ruled a homicide on December 1st. According to the medical examiner, Ayala suffered systemic, systemic, whatever, silicone embolism syndrome caused by cosmetic silicone injections of the buttocks and thighs. Okay, you got that? All right. It remains unclear when Ayala received the injections. No arrests have been made in this case. However, similar cases of fatal, illegal butt injections have resulted in charges. In 2015, Paige Victoria Winslow, also known as the Black Madam, was sentenced to 10 to 20 years in prison and 6 years of probation for causing a woman's death. In June of 2017, two Dallas women pleaded guilty to murder relating to the death of Waukesha Reed, who also went into cardiac arrest after her procedure. Just a month before, O'Neal Ron Morris was sentenced to 10 years in prison for manslaughter after injecting a solution of combined silicone, mineral oil, and oh no, not an and. It wasn't an and. It's silicone, mineral oil, fix-a-flat, tire sealing, cement, and super glue. Come on, Geneva, don't stick an and when there's an and it's not supposed to be put. Finish all of them that was in there. Let me say that again, because that's so they wait a minute. So O'Neal Ron Morris was sentenced to 10 years in prison for manslaughter after injecting a solution of silicone, mineral oil, fix-a-flat tire sealing, cement, and super glue into countless patients. An investigation into Ayala's death is ongoing, according to New York authorities. Now, what do you make of that? What did they say? Why they say that? Why they do that? Why did they say that they put that in there? Why would he do that? Why would O'Neal do that? Cement and super glue and fix a flat tire sealing? And what was the mineral oil for? Like what I mean, was that for the minerals? Did they need minerals in the stuff? I don't even understand that one. He didn't think nobody, the person didn't, because I don't know if it was a man or woman, didn't think that people was gonna be affected by that. Didn't even care because of that money. Oh, I'm telling you, it's that money, people. That money will make people do things. Didn't even care about the repercussions. Didn't even care about the people. Ain't that something right there? Hey, Ty girl, how you doing, Ty? It's going down. We got some cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs people in the world. Who is that? Antoinette, when you get here? Antoinette, you been here? I didn't even know you was here. Did you know that let me know if you knew this, because I didn't know. So I was shocked when I heard about, let me say, because I didn't even know. Let me know if you knew this or not. Did you know that lynching wasn't a federal crime? Lynching by the neck. You know, lynching, lynching. Did you know lynching wasn't a federal crime? I didn't even know. I had no idea. I thought that was already. Did you know it? No one told me anything. I thought it was from back in the day. I just knew it had been. Not that anyone had told me or I had read it. I just thought that they say you shouldn't assume because you're making an ass out of yourself. I guess I just, because when I seen this article, I was just shocked. So let me find out if you knew. This is coming from the HuffPost. It said the Senate unanimously approves bill to make lynching a federal crime. I didn't even know. I thought it was. You didn't? You thought it was too? That's what I thought too. I had no idea. It says, after almost a century of attempts to outlaw lynching nationally, wait a minute, after almost a century, that's 100 years, of attempts to outlaw lynching nationally, the U.S. Senate unanimously approved legislation Wednesday that could make the act a federal, wait a minute, that would make the act a federal hate crime. Thank you. Oh, we appreciate it. The love you have for us is amazing what they would do for us in America. It says the Justice for Victims of Lynching Act. I didn't even know that we had that. Did you know that we had a Justice for Victims of Lynching Act? Was sponsored by the Senate's 3 African American members. Oh, snap. It's 3 of them up in there. Kamala Harris, a Democrat from California, Cory Booker, a Democrat from New Jersey, and Tim Scott, a Republican from South Carolina. Okay, why couldn't they all at least be Democrats? Not that it matters, but it always got to be that one. Always. Anyway, under the bill, lynching and extrajudicial mob killing could be punished by could be. We got to listen to these keywords, people. We got to listen to the keywords. Could be punished by a sentence of up to life in prison. It would be an additional charge on top of murder. Lynching is a dark and despicable aspect of our nation's history. Harris tweeted after the vote, "We must acknowledge the fact, lest we repeat it." Lynchings of Black Americans was widely practiced in the U.S. from around the 1880s to the mid-1900s. Over that period, about 3,450 Black people were lynched, according to the NAACP. And we know there's so many more. I mean, how was you able to count them? Like, y'all was really counting them, all of them. So every tree, you counted from every tree. You just found all of them and you added all of them up. And that's how many we came with over that whole time. So from the 1880s to the mid 1900s, it was about 3,450. That's it. That's it. It is whatever, but that's what the NAACP said. Almost 200 anti-lynching bills were introduced in Congress from 1882 to 1986, but none of them were passed. Wow, 200 and none of them were passed. Okay, the 2018 Senate bill introduced in June cleared the Senate Judiciary Committee in October. A corresponding bill in the House was also introduced in June and remains in committee because a new Congress will be seated in January. It's likely both bills will have to be reintroduced. Literally, thousands of African Americans were being lynched throughout history, and the Senate never stepped up to pass any legislation to stop this heinous, despicable behavior, Booker told the Times earlier this year. And basically, that's it. So, what do y'all think about that? Did you know that? Did you think it was already there? I didn't even know. I thought that it was already, a thing. I didn't know. 200, almost 200. They tried to do this. None. What y'all think about that? What do you think about that? That's the world that we live in. That's the United States of America that I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. When they say make America great again, that's what they're talking about. They're not talking about past stuff. I don't want to pass that. That's not what Trump was talking about when he said make America great again, to be approving bills to make lynching a federal crime. They talking about them 200 times they tried to pass it and it never passed. They're not talking about make America great again with these 3 Black people in the Senate, 2 Democrats, 1 Republican. So I don't quite understand that, but whatever. They talking about make America great again when none of them was in there, when it wasn't even a thought of them even being in there. It was just it was laughable to even think that they would even have a we would have a chance of being. That's make America. That's the United States of America I'm talking about. Let us know how you really feel. Let us know how you really feel. All this does nothing for me because it took so long for you to pass it. So I don't even understand what I don't know. And then some of these keywords may have to be reintroduced, could be sentenced to. Whatever, people. This the world you live in. This is the world you live in. And then all in the same breath, Hillary Clinton will be running for the White House again in 2020. What do you think about that, Black people? How do you feel about that? How do you feel? She's gonna be running. You gonna vote? Huh? Who you gonna vote for? Her? Who? Because they also said, oh boy, supposed to be running. Oh boy. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Don't play games like y'all don't know. I gotta find the article. Okay, whatever, people. I gotta find the dang on article. Cause y'all trying to act like you don't know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about what is the man name with the O, the apostrophe, the BOU? What I mean, who is our vice? No. Who was Obama's vice president? You look, cause I don't, I was trying to pay attention. Y'all know I can't remember the names. No, did Bernie say he was running the two-time again? Anybody got time for this? Not again. Bernie coming in. Who in the heck? Who was Beto? Beto and Biden. There you go. Beto and Biden. Biden and Burden. Or is it Oberg? Or is it Oberg? Is it Beto Oberg? Y'all know who I'm talking about. So who you gonna vote for? Beto Oberg, Beto Burke, huh? Who? You know who I'm talking about. Don't play games. Don't argue with me. I'm not going to argue with y'all. Biden or Hill? I call her Hill. Hill. They're giving us such excellent choices. Asking which one you going to vote for is like me asking you which one would you like to sit in. Would you like to sit in the midst of a tornado, a hurricane, or an earthquake? Which one? Choose one. Choose one. Just choose. Choose. Choose them. You gotta choose. But then again, you don't have to choose. You cannot choose, or you can choose. To me, it's almost equivalent. Which one do you want to sit in? An earthquake, a tornado, or a tsunami? Which one? Choose one. Or you don't have to choose. People literally go and choose one. People are going out there choosing. They like, to give me an earthquake. I guess I'm gonna go for an earthquake. Hopefully it's not too bad, I guess a tsunami. Maybe I don't know. Tsunami may seem like it might be a little better. Maybe a tornado. I might be able to have from the tornado if I go down deep. So I'm gonna go with the tornado. I really don't know which one we a person would choose, or you cannot choose. It's a choice. It is a choice. But y'all got a choice. You got to decide which one you're going to choose, people. You're going to choose. Did you hear about the former gymnast who lost her leg and arms because of what? Did you ask me because of what? Did y'all say that? I'm going to tell you anyway. Tampons. How you feel about that? How you feel about that? Now, I just said on the other video about them tampons, what the FDA said about them tampons. I'm just letting you know, because I know I got a lot of, we're mature people up in here. Everyone might not be using tampons. Some might not be past the actually done went through menopause time. But you have children, you got grandchildren, and you know why tampons are, what, I'll just go use a tampon, because then you don't got to worry about it coming out of you. You can keep it in there. We were already discussing how that may not be good. But this girl, she actually lost her legs and arms to toxic shock syndrome because of them dang on tampons. And she's a former gymnast. Can you imagine how she feels? Oh, that's a hurting feeling. from some tampons. This is coming from Fox News. The family of 30-year-old former gymnast is asking for continued prayers as their daughter, who initially thought, listen to this, listen to how the symptoms and what she initially thought. The family of a 30-year-old former gymnast is asking for continued prayers as their daughter, who initially thought she was coming down with the flu earlier this month, fights for her life as she battles toxic shock syndrome, TSS. Her name is Anna, who has already undergone 10 surgeries at Indiana University Health Methodist Hospital, including the amputation of her right arm and left leg below the knee. First felt ill while attending a concert in Chicago. Doctors trace her illness to a streptococcus bacteria, which can lead to TSS. According to the Mayo Clinic, TSS is primarily associated with the use of super absorbent tampons. But in this case, her family claims doctors are not sure where the infection stems from. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Let that be and then sue the tampon people. Just, they don't know and probably will never know exactly where the infection entered, where it entered. Gordon, the woman's father, told Fox 59, they think it was the right arm, and that's probably why they took it first. Wow. That's just crazy because, I don't know. I don't know. What is it? It's the stuff that's floating around in the body because tampons shouldn't be in the body. Like we discussed on that other video, the Most High made it for the blood to come out, not to be spinning around up in the body like it's a tornado of blood in the body and it's just up in there. Just because what is it doing when it's in there? They claim it's going all on a tampon, but is it? Is it dried blood? Is some of that cotton or whatever y'all said microfiber the other day, yesterday? Is that coming off in the body? And then because this is just me thinking on regular basis, because the legs is closer to the vagina, I would think that it would affect the leg first, but it affected her arm first, that they had to cut off her right arm. The doctor says she shouldn't have lived. Dang, she shouldn't even have lived. She thankful to be alive. The doctors say that basically every surgery she has is life-threatening. I give her both of my arms and both my legs if I could. Patrick, who has been keeping followers updated on Facebook, says his sister has spoken and recognized family members who have come to visit her, but is unaware of the severity of her illness. Wow. For 10 days, we weren't sure if she was going to live. And then for her to say, I love you, was unlike anything I've ever experienced. According to the family's GoFundMe page, Laura may be in the hospital, is that her name, for up to 6 months. Up to 6 months. As doctors work to clear the infection. This is going to be a shock for her and a real adjustment. Oh, snap. She don't even know the severity of her illness. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, that's sad. And what's even more sad is that people have been using tampons forever. See, that's what I be talking about. We use certain things, and then not to say, because everything might not have an instant, might not bother you instantly. Maybe it may take a few months or a few years for something to happen, and we never know it's from these man-made items that they're using, that they're giving us to use. And I don't know. I don't even know what to say to some of these stories because it's just a shame. That's the world we live in. You got to be careful with the past too, Ty said. Ty said you got to be careful with them. I agree. Because what is in there? Do they got the same stuff in the past like they got in the in diapers, like that stuff that look like crystals? And Angela said, did you know that pads are recycled trash that's bleach? the blue stripe in pads are poisonous with dioxins. I didn't know that. Did y'all know that? Well, Angela just told you. If you didn't know, you better ask somebody. So I wonder what women were using back in the day. So before they start coming out with all these tampons with the blue strips, I mean the pads with the strips and all of that. I wonder what were the women using back in the day. You know what I mean? I mean, so what did they just put tissue or was they just putting a cloth? I mean, they probably did. They probably did. Like, what type of question is that? What's that, Geneva? Really think about it. How did they used to handle the babies back in the day? They didn't have diapers back in the day for the babies. So how did it start off? I'm pretty sure at first the babies were just peeing and pooping everywhere without anything on them. They was just being free. And I'm pretty sure that's how the women were at one point. And then probably putting leaves or something. Then at another point, the mothers started using cloths and just washing the cloths out. I mean, hey, it was more work, but I mean, it was a lot of work, but hey, it was what it was. So maybe we were doing that, just using cloths. And then you don't want to keep doing that. You just want something. You don't nobody want to keep washing nothing out. You just much rather put it on, and then when you get done, throw it away. That's easier. You know what I mean? Because that's what life is all about. Is about always everything being super easy, right? So yeah, maybe that's how we got to the whole pad things. But maybe we were just using cloths before. That's Tiki said, old cloths or cloth diapers. Yeah. Angela said, it's on YouTube if you want to see it. She says, search dioxins if you want to know about it. Yep, Jackie, that Johnson and Johnson, that talcum powder, and it said it have asbestos in it, and people had cancer, and then Johnson and Johnson came out with reports saying that they knew that it had that stuff in it. They already knew, but they didn't care. They didn't care about you. They didn't care about me. All they cared about was making that money, and they knew they was gonna make it. Yeah, we definitely got to be more conscious. We definitely do. This world is crazy. What's used when swimming? She said, just to think it's used when swimming. We must teach our girls not to use them. We do. We do. Oh, Malia said there's a brand at Target that's free of those chemicals, and I'm assuming she's talking about the pads. See? So I'm pretty sure. Okay, and I'm pretty sure you can even Google search some things on Amazon, because Amazon seem to have everything. Everything. But Malia said all you gotta do is go to Target. So all you gotta do is look it up and find out what brand that is and what they got at Target and go check that out. That's good. And hopefully it really is, because like they be saying and stuff is, and then come to find out it's not. PJ said these items are not regulated by the FDA, and even if the FDA did regulate it, under what terms is it regulated? Remember what Chad said yesterday? Or whatever day that was about that cheese, that they'll say it's real cheese, but then he said all it gotta be is 0.04% of real cheese, so it don't even really got just a little amount. And then if it has that, then it's considered real cheese, even though the majority of it is a bunch of chemicals. But if you got 0.04, whatever Chad said, percent, then that's real cheese. And that's what they do. I seen a documentary that taught me about the FDA ever since I watched that documentary, which was only just a few months ago. That's why I started paying attention to all of these FDA recalls. That's why I go over there. I do FDA recall searches quite often. And if I see something, I post it, because they cannot be trusted at all. It doesn't even matter what they say at this point. And definitely don't believe them on anything they say medically. Medically, don't believe them. All of them machines and stuff that they be using, all of that technology, honest to God, if you go to the hospital for something, and I mean this from the bottom of my Geneva's heart, that if you go to the hospital for something, and then they say that they want to try, it's this new machine and they're going to use this new machine. Don't use it. Do not use the new machines that they will claim, and you will feel that since it's in the hospital, all of this is done by the FDA, and they done. I seen a documentary where they had a machine that was supposed to, that the FDA and all of them approved, that they were saying it's new technology. The doctor said this to the patients. It's going to cut the time of the surgery down. Cut it down. It's the machines. The machines, they go in and then they will go and it's the doctor. And you like it's going to cut down the time? The doctor said it. You okay, doctor. You know, I don't know if I really want, but the doctor said it. Okay. Cut the organs up. The women said they went home, thought they was healing, stood up, whole bladder fell out their body, came out the vagina, fell out. It was down in the body. They had to pick it up with the hand. She said her husband ran in there and picked it up from her vagina because of these new machines. I found out how the FDA and how they approve these machines, how they approve their medicines. I'm gonna figure out what's the name of that documentary that's on Netflix. I told you I done watched so many of them. I done watched all of them. I really don't know what else to watch as far as all the interesting documentaries where I feel like I'm gonna learn something. Because it's all about learning. Ain't it about learning? Finding out what's going on in the world, what's really going on in the world, because they not telling us everything. It's a shame. Lisa, even though my children are grown, I worry about their health today than the yesteryear. Yeah, I worry about that. I worry about my children that's over in the military getting all of these shots and stuff because I don't know what's in the shots. I stopped trusting the shots a long time ago. I'm worried about their safety. I don't trust this world. I'm worried about the police. I'm worried about fake friends. I'm worried about fake people. Just them going out in the world like I know how I am. I'm gonna be honest. I love them. I got their best interests at heart, you know. But other people out there, the phony people in the world, the lying people, the deceiving people, the people that's gonna smile in your face but don't really care about you. I'm worried about all of those things. I'm really hoping that they make good choices. I'm hoping that if they got any question marks in life, anything pop up, they would pick up the phone and call me. And I would hope, and I tried to express this to these kids so many times, over and over and over. I tried to drill it to them in their minds that I understand that you have friends. I get it. I get it. But get this, your friends are the same age as you. They're going through the exact same things that you are. So, you know, they can't really give you any advice on anything. All they can do is tell you on what they think and how they probably feel you should handle the situation. They can't really tell you what you should do about a cheating man, about an abusive man, about a whatever, the finances. They can't really tell you because they don't know. They never been through these things before. I mean, so if you want an opinion that really is just an opinion because they ain't been through anything just like you, then okay. But if you want some real advice from a person that been there, done that, then I guarantee you I will be the best person for you. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm definitely going to give you my motherly advice. I'm going to definitely give you my motherly advice because I know how I am. I'm huge on giving advice and sitting back and watching my children because I've been watching them for a few years now. For a few years, I done stepped back just a little bit. At a certain age, my children became a certain age and I stepped back just a little bit. I still got things to say. We still got rules. But when they turned about 16, what I started doing, especially for Jasmine and Maya, I started not speaking on the rules as much. We done already went over curfew time. We done already went over a ton of things. You already know how I am for the most part. You done lived with me for 16 years, but you done got oblivious all of a sudden. You turn 16 and you don't know these things. You got 2 more years. This is not the time for me to be rah-rah-rahing about everything. This is the time to sit back and see what you done did. See what you about to let out there in the world now. True enough, you got to give advice, but now I'm watching these children, watching their every move. I'm watching the type of friends they keep up. I'm watching what type of jobs are they talking about getting. I'm watching, are they calling off from work? I'm watching how are you handling things because they know that they're supposed to get a job. You don't pay bills, but I absolutely give you things to take care of. It is your job to buy the laundry soap, the tissue, the dish detergent, the line. It's your job to buy those things. Why? Because I'm trying to teach you discipline. Why do I'm trying to teach you about bank accounts, about saving your money. It's your job to get your own insurance. I'm not paying for your car insurance. I'm not paying to register your car. Those are your things. You pay your own phone bill because you got to learn how to do these things. Because if not, then you're going to get out there 18, 19 years old, get a phone bill, oblivious how to pay the phone bill, your phone getting cut off because I thought I had the money. I forgot to pay my phone bill. You don't even know how to pay insurance. You ain't paying your insurance getting cut off. You don't even know how to buy tissue and soap and laundry soap because you never did it. You never went food shopping. You never did anything. I sat back and watched them. I watched them, how they handle curfew time. How do they call me and say, Mom, I'm going to be late? How do they ask me if it's okay to do things? How they handle school? How do they feel when their grades is off a little bit? Are you upset with yourself? Do you feel like you need to work harder? You know, because I feel like now I'm watching the person that I'm about to send out here in the world, which is important because I want to know what I've been doing. I don't know what I've been doing if I'm talking the whole dang on time. You know what I mean? And now that Jasmine is 19 now, and she's out there, I'm really sitting back watching her and listening to the things that she say. What really, you know, we have our conversation. I give my advice and stuff about things, but I'm just very intrigued at listening to her. You know, thank God for social media. Thank God for this whole internet thing. Because I was saying, I can just imagine back in the day when children were going over to the military and not being able to really talk to them and writing letters and, you know, waiting for a letter to come, you know, because we Snapchat every day. Every day we're Snapchatting because, you know, calling from Japan can be pretty expensive. And man, I just be in awe listening to her talk and listen to the things that she say, the things that she want for herself, and the things that she's working towards, and how she took a test and how it was important for her to pass this test, and because she wants to be an officer and she wants people to salute her and say, ma'am. I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. I was listening to her like, wow, she sounds a lot like me with some of the things that she was saying. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I mean, it really is. It really is to sit back and see your work because it is your work. It's something that you done sat there and molded since day one, talked to, you know, tried to prepare them, and then you get them on out there and then see what they do. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty dang on cool. And I told Maya too. I said, "Oh, I've been watching you." She was like, "Oh, you've been watching me?" Yeah, for the past 2 years. Yeah, just been watching you. Right. I've just been seeing the type of person you are. So I know what type of person that I'm about to let out here in the street. I just want to make sure that you got some sense. That you know, for the most part, you got some sense. And Jasmine did call me, and there was a guy she said she met that she's talking to, and she called me and said that she wanted me to know and wanted my opinion. Oh, that meant everything to me. That meant everything to me because me and my mother never had that type of relationship. Never had that type of relationship. But I always wanted to have that relationship with her, but we didn't. So it was beautiful to have Jasmine call and ask for my opinion about the guy and tell me all about him and let me know that you know, I ain't that type of girl, Mom. You know me. I don't play them type of games. I don't want him to think that I'm stupid because I'm not. And I was like, okay, daughter, with her little walls and stuff up. Okay, you got them little walls. You need to have that because you are a beginner at this dating game. Are a beginner at the dating game. But I just think that that's cute. I really do. At this stage of being a mother for me. I know a lot of y'all done went through it already, ladies. I already know. But isn't it beautiful though? Angela said, my 17-year-old is ready. When I got sick, she had to take over a lot of responsibilities at 12. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Then, yes, she's ready. She's absolutely ready. So, yeah, it's amazing. It really is amazing. Life and everything with life and stuff in life. and how life can be and stuff. So I have the house to myself. Chad is at work. Maya is, I don't know where Maya's at. She's out hanging with her friends because today's her off day. And Jaden left with his dad. It's gonna be beautiful. And he won't be back till January. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Bye. Did I tell y'all that I had to go up to Maya's school yesterday? I had to go up to Maya's school yesterday morning because Maya's English teacher gave her a grade of, first gave her an A for an assignment that her and two other students had to do, and then turned around and gave her an F on it for plagiarism. She said, my child did plagiarism. Plagiarism. Did I say that right? Plagiarism. Ain't that about a bitch? I know this lady didn't. I had to go up to that school really quick. And I say this to everybody. Excuse me, but I say this to everyone. First of all, I had to let her know. First of all, my daughter tested gifted. Maya tested gifted in like 4th grade, okay? And she could have skipped a grade, but she said at 4th grade, she didn't want to because she didn't want to rush her life. She wanted to go to each grade and didn't want to rush anything. So I had to let this teacher know really quick. First of all, my daughter tested gifted. My daughter is an honor roll child, been taking AP honor roll classes her whole life. Her whole life, lady. I never heard of no plagiarism. Why would my child have to do plagiarism, first of all? Secondly, my child purposely chose 2 children that are also geniuses. Oh, because let the record show that I told her that my child was a genius. I said my child is a genius. And she purposely chose 2 other children that are geniuses to do the report with. So you got 3 geniuses doing the report, and my child did plagiarism. So you know me, I went and did research on the plagiarism, found out what exactly was the plagiarism. First of all, I sent emails to the teacher and said, so where's the proof? Because you know me, where's the proof? Where's the proof? And she sent me this long email talking about plagiarism. I sent her a short email back and said, but where's the proof? Where's the plagiarism? Can you send me a screenshot of it? Can you send me something? So then she finally sends it. So then I go get the thing that she said they took the information from, and their actual report, copy pasted both of them, put them side by side and looked at them. And what I got from that was one of them girls that was in the midst of the thing. She had done a little bit of copy and pasting on the definitions, but it was plagiarism on definitions, which really isn't fully a plagiarism. You're not fully plagiarizing because you got to say the definition. So one of the definitions was a word like, I don't even know. It was like autism, breast cancer. Let's say that's the word, autism, breast cancer. I don't even know what that is. So I go to the school and I asked the teacher, I said, but you're saying that they plagiarized on definitions, but how do you put a definition without using some of the words from the actual definition like you have to? So I asked her, because I felt like I needed to do her almost like Florida did the teacher, Florida and James did the teacher when they went up there for Michael. When the teacher said that Michael failed that test, I had to ask her, I said, well, then you tell me, what is the definition of autism, whatever I said, breast cancer, without using the actual definition, but still telling me exactly what it is, not missing any points because I want to know exactly what it is. Can you do that? Oh, well, I can't really, because I understand what you're saying. Lady, you said you didn't even answer my question. Like, I don't know. She thought I was dead serious. So, okay. But can you give me the definition of autism, breast cancer, without looking up the definition, without saying those words, but still letting me know exactly what it is because I want to know what type of breast cancer that is? Yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying. But yeah, there was lady, shut up. these teachers are off. And then you know what else I had to let her know? Because she felt the need, because I'm telling you, these teachers is not gonna do, because I'm not about the life. I'm not about the life with my children. I'm not about the life. So I did have to let her know, while she's trying to let my child know how plagiarism works, I had to let her know, well, respectfully, just like, well, like how I just said it, like how you're letting Maya know the things that she needs to know from a teacher to a student, so that she can know when she goes on in the future how this whole plagiarizing thing plagiarism thing is working. You need to know some things from a student to a teacher. So when you go on dealing with your students, you don't do the same thing. Maya says that you tend to be frazzled and all over the place. She says that you don't really give instructions, all of it. You give little bits and pieces over the week, and that doesn't go good for them. She said you're frazzled. You're tabbing all over the place. So I just want to let you know, from a student to a teacher, just like you let her know that maybe you want to work on that, so that you don't have to deal with this again in the future. And you know what her response was? Yeah, I can be a little frazzled, because this has been a difficult year. It really has been a difficult. It's like this lady really is all over the place. At the end of the day, I let her know, because basically I did see where she was coming from, and it was the other girl. She did kind of take some things, she could have looked at the definition, closed the book, and kind of gave her own thing. I think she really did kind of go off the definitions. And like I let Maya know that this is a lesson learned, first of all, that if you're doing a report with someone, I don't give a damn how smart you think they are, you may want to go in and recheck their work, because then your grade is going to be based off of their grade. You know that you're an A student, but for whatever reason, this teacher chooses to nitpick. And she can do that. She can go from an A to an F, because she already told you in y'all little syllabus thing that if she see any type of plagiarism, that she will get dropped. Your grade automatically goes to a 50. So that's what she did. She put the grade to a 50. But I did let her know, because she tried to throw out something about that in college your professor will suspend you or expel you. Look, lady, don't try to throw out the extra stuff. Because first of all, this has never been an issue before. This will never be an issue again. And third of all, my child tested gifted. She's an honor roll, straight honor AP student. She been getting A's all her life. She done already took the test for the military and aced the test. She can pick any job she wants to, and she chose to be a doctor because that's what she's going to be. So this grade that you done gave her, it really doesn't affect her at all, because her future is set, basically. And bye. And Geneva's done with this whole thing. And then even after all that, I still ask Maya, how you want to handle it? You want me to take it to the principal? We can go to the principal. If you want to, we can go to the principal. Even though it really doesn't matter. So now your overall grade drops from a B to a C, because she chose to do that, and she can. But if you want to take it to the principal, we can definitely take it to the principal. These people are something else. You got to teach these teachers. These teachers need to be taught. Like they be sitting up there, be treating these kids sometimes like they don't even matter. Like you can talk to them any type of way. Like their truth, their voice don't matter. The things that they say, as if the teacher knows everything. You don't know everything because you're a teacher. I'm wrong as a parent. I make mistakes as a parent. But you think that you right as a teacher? You think that you just gonna tell my child something that she can't tell you some stuff back? Well, I have to help Maya sometimes, because Maya's mouth can be very flip. I mean, she can be very disrespectful sometimes with her mouth. So I chose not to have her say it, and I told her, because Maya was there. Maya was there during this whole conversation. So with Maya being there, I let her know that Maya said that you are frazzled and all over the place, and you need to work on that for future reference. I was finna say something. I was finna get some cursing on right quick. Bother my child. I was finna say some words. Oh, Angela said my Maya gets upset with anything less than 8. Yeah, my child does too. She definitely not happy about that C. But like I said, we can take it to the principal if she wants to, but You're already set, boo. We're already set. It really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. But so anyway, people, I just wanted to come on here and talk to you all. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Because I'm about to go. I am about to leave. I am about to go. I hope that you all enjoy your weekend. I know Essie said we were supposed to be coming on. I thought we probably was gonna come on yesterday. I had talked to her early in the day. No, I talked to her yesterday evening, and she was, I don't know what happened. I think she was doing something or I was doing something. Somebody was doing something. And then she called me back, and by that time I had fell asleep. And it wasn't even late either. It was early. I don't even think it was 10 o'clock when she called me. So that means it was like 8 o'clock her time. And I was asleep. I didn't even notice till earlier today. So I don't know. We may go on whenever. Y'all just you'll see it. I don't even know what to say. So spontaneous with the laugh. Don't really know when we're going on. But I hope that you all have a fabulous weekend. I'm supposed to be back on tomorrow. I don't even know. I don't even know. True, you done missed everything. Yeah, you did, because I'm about to go. True, you're late. I don't know where you were at. I have the slightest idea. Hey, Daryl. No, thank you, Daryl. Thank you, handsome. Thank you. But was that it? Yeah, I think that's it. But anyway, people, you have a fabulous weekend. If I come back on tomorrow, whatever, and Chad will be on. I think Chad is off all next week or the week after, something like that. So that's when he'll be coming on, and then I should have that whole call-in phone number and stuff, hopefully together by then, so people can call in. I'm a little nervous about the call in because I don't know how how long people gonna be talking, and I'm like, oh Lord, I don't know how this gonna go, people. I don't know, but we gonna try it out. We definitely gonna try this call in thing out. But you all have a fabulous night, evening, and I will talk to you later, people. Bye.